guys, Merv here. I'm back with my buddy Joey.
What's up, guys?
It's been a long time since we've made a video together, and as you can see, the roles have kind of reversed. I'm actually driving his new Golf R, his new baby, right here, and this is pretty crazy. Thank you for letting me do this.
No problem.
But it's not a normal Golf R, is it?
No, it's not. It's a bit modified.
Just a bit. You want to just tell them what's been done to it?
Yeah. So, well, actually, I bought the car like this. It was like K-modified, I guess you can say.
Okay.
So it has the Unitronic downpipe, APR intake, and the Unitronic Stage 2 tune for the engine and the transmission.
Okay.
So it's basically the same thing as my other car.
All right.
But this one's all-wheel drive.
Yeah. And yeah. So instead of him taking me for a ride, I'm actually going to be doing that instead. So
I figured we should spice things up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, it definitely surprised me when he pulled up and he's like, "So you're gonna drive him?" It's like, okay, sure. And yeah, so first time in a Golf R, and it's not a stock one, so it should be pretty interesting.
Drive it like you stole it, bro.
Yeah. GTI was at Stage 2?
Yeah, it was Stage 2.
Yeah, we only had it featured when it was a Stage 1 Plus, but...
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, so he went an extra level up since then, and he went Stage 2, and he was doing pretty solid times at the drag strip, because that's what he likes to do, if you can't tell from the 1320 hat.
And the 1320 video sticker all the way in the back.
There you go, so man lives for pulls.
Yeah, I don't really like go to the track to go do corners and like time attack. I'd rather just go to the track, go straight line, and that's it, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, he's proven time and time again that the Mark 7 platform is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Even in the regular GTI, what were you doing, like drag times?
When I was Stage 1 Plus, my best was 13.4, but that was on street tires, and then I bought slicks because I was like, okay, I want to actually like try to, you know, go faster and faster.
Yeah.
So then the only time I had my slicks is when I was Stage 2, and then my best quarter mile time was 12.4, so it was like literally almost a full second off.
That's ridiculous.
And then, yeah, and then after that I got the R. Well, I had a Mustang, then I got the R.
I wanted to mention that. He had a Mustang for a brief period of time, and I mean, yeah, he definitely had his fun in it.
Yeah, 4 months. 4 months of sheer abuse, and then I sold it because it just couldn't handle the abuse anymore.
Yeah.
So
the MT82 transmission wasn't Joey approved.
No,
so.
Definitely not. I was like one of those 1 out of 10s who just got stuck with a lemon.
So
statistically wise.
Yeah, and it's just crazy to me that even his GTI was like faster than the Mustang.
Yeah.
And this is just, forget it. Like, it's in a league of its own.
I'll never forget. Like I was driving the Mustang once, and then some guy, like, he had a Stage 2 GTI, and he pulled up beside me, and like I was like, you know what, like I'm pretty confident I can beat this guy, and he just like took off on me, and I was just like, okay, that's so needless to say, I sold it a couple weeks after that. And then yeah, and then I went back to the GTI for a bit, and then I ended up getting an R.
There you go. Enough of that. I think we should try and how do you just
slide it over. I think the traction control's already off.
That was just a little. I'm just taking it easy first.
That was like 5% throttle.
Yeah, that's. Not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little bit scared. I never drove. Oh, yo, that's nice.
Yeah, it's very responsive.
The blips and everything. No, it's gonna make me want to get a freaking.
And you're gonna notice the gears are very short. Like you'll be in 4th gear, like fast as fuck. Like it's gonna get there quick.
And when you come to a complete stop, does it go to 1st gear right away? Or?
Yeah, usually I like leave it in 2nd gear, and then
okay.
like once it comes to the full stop, it'll just, if it wants to go down to 1st, it'll go down to 1st.
Oh my god. You know, this thing is retarded. And is the exhaust, is that the aftermarket, or is it the stock?
No, it's just the only thing that's aftermarket on the exhaust is the downpipe. Everything else is stock. Like it's got well, actually no, there's a resonator delete.
Okay.
It's so weird being the passenger in my car.
Does it feel faster to you?
It does, yeah.
Yeah? Oh my god, I can get used to this.
It's fun, bro.
For all the people that say manual over DSG or something like that, you're stupid, I'm sorry. Like, I can understand the appeal of a DSG transmission. Like, if you had to go with an automatic transmission, this is the way to go.
At the next stop sign,
yeah,
come to a full stop, make sure the brake's all the way to the floor, and then put your throttle all the way to the right.
Oh.
and be ready to shift first gear really quick because it's gonna jump up really high.
Okay.
So the brake has to be all the way to the floor.
Okay.
And then gas.
All right.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Okay.
Floor.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I find when you're not driving, like it feels so different. Like that made me smile. Like I'm so used to doing it now that I don't really like.
I felt that in my gut, man. Oh my god. Yo, this thing pulls. Holy. So what? This is stage 2. So horsepower. That's how much for this car?
Unitronic says like 397 and like 360 torque if I'm not mistaken, or 347 torque.
Like, no joke. This is like the fastest thing I've been in. I mean, I know that's not saying much probably for some people, but this is a lot of power for a Golf, man. I'm not even like,
yeah,
this is retarded.
But it's always funny because like there's people in 435s or like, you know, like E92 M3s, and then like they always like try to instigate you because they see like the quad exhaust or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. It's just always like, it's always funny to just pull on them and then see their face like drop down and they're like, what the fuck? A Golf.
Oh, this car is such a sleeper, man. Like I find compared to like the Type R and let's say like the Focus RS, this is the most understated one, but this is the most like
it's not as raw, I find. Like this is very like you have different modes in the car. You can go race, you can go comfort, you can go normals, and like comfort like it absorbs most of the like the bumps, and then in sport like you'll feel them more. It'll tighten up the steering wheel, make the throttle response a little bit more sharper. So like it's really like dynamic in that sense. Like you can switch it from like whatever driving style you like.
Okay. But yeah, out of those 3, I think I would go with this one just because it's overall you get everything you would want, like the comfort, the performance, the European like flair styling. Like it's a timeless kind of thing. Like the Type R for me, it's very, very showy, like very boy racer like.
Yeah, it is very hot boy.
Yeah, like it's a nice car. It's something I would take to like for weekends, like track days and stuff like that.
Honestly, we had one because I work for Honda and I sell Hondas, and we had a Type R come in and like it was in our inventory, so we were able to like, you know, some of the reps were able to go drive it. And like I went on one Saturday, it was raining, and I really like tried to go inside the car and like hate it because, you know, I'm like very like Volkswagen like fanboyish. But like I got inside the car, I drove it, and there's nothing I could say that's bad about that car. Like maybe like it's a little bit like too out there with like the looks and like how wide the wing and everything. But it's like a crazy car to drive. Like in the wet, I was going around corners at like 120, 130 kilometers an hour, not miles per hour. And like the car, like the diff wasn't like, you know, being shaky. It wasn't like throwing the car off. It was like stupid planted. I love it, bro.
Oh my god. It's so crisp.
Here, go.
Oh my god. And it handles really well too. Like,
yeah, I find, look at this dude
nice
over here.
Lamborghini
SVJ.
Ooh.
Wow.
Guy's balling.
That's
really
a
nice.
Grigio Telesto SVJ.
Oh my god.
Ça c'est riche.
Finally we can drive past here. Last GTI, I don't know if you saw the ride along I did of the it was actually Zach's old GTI.
Michael.
Mike.
Yeah,
Shout out to Mike.
yeah, shout out to Mike.
Yeah.
No, his car looks amazing, man. Wow.
With that what's the R400 front bumper?
Yeah, it looks mental. I love it.
I love it. It's pretty sick. He said he wants to go stage 2, so he has to upgrade his clutch, because that's a thing. That's also another thing. If you go manual, it won't be able to handle as much power.
Yeah.
If you,
I mean, like it's not like the end of the world. You have to change the clutch. Like obviously, at some point on any car that you're gonna modify that's manual, you're gonna have to. Oh, look. Speaking of baller.
Okay. Sure. Same.
But yeah, I don't remember what we were just saying. I just got completely sidetracked.
I know. Freaking seeing.
Yeah, no, for the manual. Yeah, for the manual. The whole manual to like DSG today.
Yeah.
I bought the car basically to go to the track, abuse it, and like, you know, not have to worry about breaking shit. So that's the reason why I got the DSG, or else I was not gonna get the DSG. I would have got the manual.
It's more durable of a transmission, and I mean.
Everyone convinced me. They're like, oh, don't get manual, get the DSG, and I'm like really happy everyone did, because I don't think I'd be as happy if I had a manual. Not knocking down the manual GTIs. They're very good cars. It's just for what I like to do. I like to go to the track every weekend, and it's not the same thing when you have a manual because you're abusing shit more than that.
If you want consistent drag times, automatic is definitely the way to go for that.
Yeah. Like I'll run an 11.6 all day. Like it's not gonna be 11.6 then 12.1 and then.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there is a bit of definitely driver mod skill, even if you're a DSG. Like you need to know when to go, like when to your 60 foot and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's because like if it's a first, like I don't know if you noticed when you launched it back there, like you let go of the brake and the car like had a bit of a lag before it actually took off. You have to like simulate that and all that stuff. But I mean, I'm used to it now. I've been doing this this shit for 3 years now. So
he's a veteran DSG game.
Yeah, I love it. I'll never. Well, I mean, I'll buy a manual car, but like it has to be another brand. I want like any car that I'm gonna buy from Volkswagen or Audi, like it's gonna have to be auto. And honestly, I think 99% of like Audis now and Volkswagens.
I don't think you can get a manual Audi anymore. Actually.
No. Yeah. Floor it at go to 30, and then I'll tell you when to floor it. Go floor it.
We went there, guys, but we got up to speed pretty damn quickly.
You were going like 35, bro.
It just stayed at the same kilometers the whole time, guys.
Yeah.
But jeez,
it was constant.
Like literally felt my insides just shift. Like it was. Oh, this thing's amazing, dude.
If you want to launch it again, you can.
Can I do like launch control?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you're gonna do. So yeah, put your foot all the way to the floor on the brakes.
Switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let go whenever you're ready. You have to floor it all the way.
Okay.
It was better than before, eh?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did that feel for you?
Yeah, it felt great. Because before you launched, it was like at 3K, so it wasn't like full boost, but like now it was just like 4,000 RPM and it launches.
Like all four wheels were like
spinning.
Yeah, that was insane. Oh my god.
It's a Golf, bro. It's just a Golf.
It's just a Golf, man. Oh my god. All right, so you guys will see me looking up freaking Golf Rs and like S3s or something.
I wish I was able, like, well, honestly, thanks to my friend Daniel, because he, like I said, I had his car for 2 weeks, and like I was driving, like his is exactly the same thing as this car, but blue, and it's stage 2 and everything. So, like he let me drive his car for a couple of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And like I was like, I'm not gonna buy anything else that's not like this car, because I just like I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like it just feels like, you know, it's the perfect amount of fast, like it's the perfect amount of like, it doesn't feel like a big car, it doesn't feel like a small car.
Oh, it's practical.
It's very practical.
So.
Horrible on gas, but
yeah, I was just gonna ask you, how is it on?
Horrible. Yeah. My GTI was like, let's just say I was at the light and I'd put $25, I'd be like at a little bit over half a tank.
Okay.
This, if I'm at the light and I put $25, it's like a little bit over a quarter. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, especially with the all-wheel drive too, it uses more gas.
Yeah, it makes sense. And also, like, this car has a bit of like a different gearing, like a gear ratio compared to my GTI.
Okay.
So like in my GTI at 120 on the highway, I'm doing like 2,000 RPM, and this car I'm doing it at like 3 or 4, like 3.5.
Oh man.
It's got a lot of torque too.
Yeah.
If you want now, go like shift first gear and then go into second and then floor it at like 45. 45. I think that's going to be your optimal.
What, first gear?
Yeah, well, just like continue driving,
just
and then go, and once you hit second gear, like shift it to second, and then floor it.
Oh my god. Wow.
We didn't just go triple the speed limit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was going 30.
I know, that's what I saw. I saw 35, 40. And then we got these two fucking bikers.
Oh my god, bikers.
It's funny, eh? They put themselves in the middle of the lanes and then you hit them and they're like, well, why did you hit me? It's like, well, buddy. Like, I don't know how I did not hit you. Yeah, it was fun.
Well, like when you post on his Instagram, which I'll, put somewhere on the screen, you're literally at the drag strip, right? And like there was like it looked looked like it was just a full mob of you guys. Like,
yeah, that was last
Mark
weekend.
7s, yeah.
Yeah, see, like, just there was 2 rabbits.
Yeah.
And it's like they just came out. And then it was me and my other friend in our Golf R's. And was there any other? I think it was just us 4. But yeah, like, usually when, like for bureaucracy, like, we meet up with all, like, the MK7s and then we go. So it's cool. We have, like, 25, 30 fucking Mark 7s just driving around. Everyone's like, what's going on? Why are there so many Golfs? That's nice.
Oh, that's a nice EG.
Nice little Civic there. You know what's funny? They call it an EG, which is like the chassis code, and then it literally looks like an egg. So it's kind of like funny. Maybe that's why they did it. Maybe like Honda was just thinking of some like funny shit to pull on people.
Oh man, Honda viewers are gonna have some.
Yeah.
to say
Look, guys, I work for
video.
Honda. I love Honda. Honda's a great brand. It's literally one of the best brands out there. Just not my taste.
There you go. But he still sells them like hotcakes, so it's all good.
Yeah, they sell themselves, man. Like, no one comes into Honda like, yeah, you know what? I'm also thinking of getting like a BMW or something. It's like, no, so you're here, you're buying a Honda, you're buying a Honda.
Yeah, like they're good for reliability and all that stuff, right? So.
Yep.
Anyways, with that being said, thanks again, buddy.
No problem, bro.
It's been a pleasure, and if this is your first time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And keep a lookout. We're going to be doing more of these ride along, or I don't know if someone else is going to be willing to give me the keys to their car. We'll see what happens. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Take care.